the light skin one. Notes to God.
What's up, everybody? It's Notes to God, and we back, and we back. You ain't no nigga. You ain't no nigga. You ain't no nigga. Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Notes to God, and man, we got some more tea, and I ain't talking green tea, that we about to stir up today. Again, my beautiful, lovely, happy birthday. Shout out to my daughter Zoe. She had her birthday yesterday. Shout out. Hey birthday, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Yes, sir. Shout out to Zoe. Drop a bomb for Zoe one time for her birthday. She sent me some stuff about this girl named, what's her name? Ashley Barnes. And from what I've heard, she's the, as they say, the mini Diddy.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Okay, and she's been doing some very, very skeptical things. Now, I done got a couple stories. I'm going to try to run through it. It might not be in order, but I'm going to do my best to try to keep y'all intact. Some of them I seen, like I said, some of them I didn't all the way. But anyway, we're going to keep it moving, keep it grooving. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, guys, we're going to get right into it without further ado. Starting off is our guy, Capri Jones. He's going to start us off. He got quite some stories. Let's sit back, get your popcorn ready, get your Snapple, get your, your Raisinets. It's about to be a good story, guys. This is really a good one. All right, let's get right to it.
Hello, my name is Capri Jones, and today I will be speaking about my experience with Ashley Barnes. If you guys haven't watched my friend Brad's videos about it,
shout out to Brad. He the one that started all this. Drop a bomb for Brad one time.
And if you did watch Brad's video, he was talking a lot about him being in that experience with another person who was in a public relationship. Well, that person's me.
Ooh.
I was there on July 7th, which was probably one of the worst nights of my life. I'm probably going to make a lot of videos about the matter, so if you have
the worst of his life,
sit down and watch.
That's kind of serious, guys.
Before I start this video series, I just want to say I had no malicious intent while posting these videos. I am just confused, and I want to drop all the lies that are being told. I have never been the person who thought blasting someone out on the internet and trying to take away their platform was the way to go. But this person is lying to the supporters and saying they're this many days sober when the incident happened a week ago. And more incidents happened after that. I genuinely thought Ashley Barnes was my friend, and I genuinely thought that she was a lesbian. But yeah, let's just get into it. See you guys next video.
Thought she was a lesbian though?
So this all started at around midnight. Me and Piper were just getting home, eating dinner, because we had like a long day, but I wanted to do something because,
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know when you get that invite midnight after dark, that is considered the after hours. When you are at a function at the after hours, there's going to be two things that's going to be going on. There's going to be something weird and something freaky. It might be freaky weird, or it might be weird freaky, but there's definitely something freaky and something weird going on. But my boy, we're going to find out, I guess. Let's continue.
I haven't really hung out with my friends. I've just been hanging out with my girlfriend, which I love her, but obviously you need to hang out with your friends. When Ashley texted me, and she was
Drop a bomb
like,
for my boy loving this girl one time.
And she wants me to come, so like me and her can like talk and like hang out. That's what I insinuated, while Bradley and them do what they're doing. And I was like, you know what? You're my dog. I got you. I want to do something anyways. Let's do it. So I get in my car.
That's a real one right
and
there.
I'm on my way there.
I give you some max.
Like a and like my heart's beating fast, and I'm getting like anxiety. And I was thinking like maybe it's because, you know, I haven't hung out with people in so long, but I genuinely think that God was telling me not to go. And this is stupid to say, but
my bad. I'm pausing. I'm gonna pause a couple times. I'm just saying, we all get that one intuition to not go, and sometimes, more times than sometimes, we don't listen. We ignore our gut feeling. God is only going to send it one time, and if you ignore it, this stuff like this is going to happen when you have stories to tell. Shout out, you know, no disrespect, Capri, but I'm just saying, brother, next time, do not ignore that gut feeling. If you don't, it will be a fatality. Let's keep it pushing, baby. Let's keep it pushing.
I kind of ignored it just so I can hang out, and just so like I'm not rude, and I just turn around while I'm like 5 minutes away, because I already text her that I'm like 5 minutes away. So I get there, we walk upstairs, and there's just Brad, her roommate, and then this other girl and her. So it's 3 girls and 2 boys. There's drinks there and stuff. She offers me a drink. I'm like, nah, I'm good. You know, I'm driving and stuff. So,
amen. Good job, my guy.
And then she's like, throughout the night, she's like pressuring me to drink because, oh, I haven't seen you in so long. Oh, let's hang out. And like, she's one of the people that she needs to drink to have fun. And everybody else was drinking. Let's just call it Kool-Aid. So Brad didn't drink, but he took something else, and he was so obviously faded. But later I learned that he didn't even know what that was. He thought it was just a regular gummy because Ashley told him it was. And me, I never want to be the person who like.
Wait. So wait, he took a, wait, hold
on. The odd one out. And everyone else. And me, I never want to be the person who like is the odd one out, and never wants to be the person who like people think is better than people. So I'm not gonna lie, I got peer pressured. Okay, I got peer pressured, and I did.
Hold on, folks. This right here, when you go ahead and take stuff that you're not supposed to be taking, this right here is what you call.
Watch closely. You're about to experience a nigga moment.
Let's keep it pushing.
You know, drink some Kool-Aid. And I'm a lightweight.
Stay away from the Kool-Aid, baby.
Makes me
stay away from the Kool-Aid.
3 girls and 2 boys. But one of the girls is about to leave because she's going to go on a solo mission. So we're all hyping her up. Do your thing. She leaves 2v2. And Ashley's doing a lot of taking people to the bathroom and talking to them, taking people to the bathroom.
Now, if you don't know, when he said solo mission, that means she either got another booty call to address a situation, or, you dig what I'm saying, she's either leaving because she's a little lit and she has other business to take care of. But somebody's always on a mission on them after hours.
And talking to them. And I'm just sitting here like, what's going on? When it was my turn to go to the bathroom, Ashley told me that Brad was trying to get with her roommate. So obviously I have to be W-mans. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that, sure. So while Ashley was talking to her roommate, me and Bradley were together. And I was talking to Bradley. I was like, what are they talking about? And he's like, I think she's trying to do like a 2-man and stuff. And I'm saying, like, you see this tattoo? Like, 444, like, I got it with my girlfriend. Like, I have a girlfriend. She knows I have a girlfriend, so.
Did he say a 2-man? He wanted to do a 2-on-2. Sheesh. That sounds nothing but a bunch of Max Aura. Stop telling me. Stop talking. Boy, but he had a girlfriend. He said he has a girlfriend, so we got to be respectable, folks. We got to be respectable.
What do you mean? And he's like, but she told us that you guys were only on social media and you guys were not really real. And I'm like, do you not see this tattoo? Like, I have a girlfriend that I love. So when Ashley and
I'm a bomb for my faithful guys.
Just let everybody know I have a girlfriend. Like, just letting you guys know.
My guy.
And then Ashley's like, okay, like, okay. And I'm like, it's all funny, but I have a girlfriend. So like I said before, I'm a lightweight. So I'm sitting on what is Brad's bed. There's 2 beds. I'm sitting on Brad's bed. And she's like, you might have to sleep over. And I'm like, you know what? That might have to be the method because I cannot drive home right now. So I'm laying on Brad's bed. And she's like, but you're going to have to sleep on this bed. And I'm like, wait, why? Like, this bed's comfortable. Like, this one's chill. She's like, because that's Brad's bed. Like, him and this girl are going to be on it. Like, me and you are going to be on my bed. I'm like,
wow.
No, we're not. I'm just going to say, I don't think she's a person who likes rejection.
So let's keep it a Beansky Babiana. My people. If you was in this situation, mind you lit, you had a little drinky drink, you dig what I'm saying? You just took a gummy that got you zooted, crossfaded, as they say on the West Coast. And shorty's like, and you know you can't drive home. You gotta lay down. You gotta you gotta, you know what I mean, rest a little bit. And shorty like, no, that bed is theirs. This bed is ours. Are you going to sleep in that bed respectfully? Are you going to try to call your girlfriend? What are you going to do? Because I want to see what he do after this point. Like I said, I did not see this video. We're going to see it together. But I really want to see what happens after this situation.
Because, you know, she's wearing sweatpants, long sleeve, very covered up. She goes into the bathroom. She changes into very short shorts. And to the point where it's like me and Brad were like, she knows what she's doing. Like, she knows she's trying to, like, she knows what she's doing. After she changes, she goes into her drawer and starts spraying a spray. So while she was spraying it, I go over to Brad and I'm like, what's she spraying? And he's like, it's pheromone spray. I'm like, what? For those of you guys that don't know what pheromone spray is, it's basically a spray that makes you, let's say, down for whatever.
Whoa!
Then she grabs something else from her drawer and she's done. She basically shoves one into her roommate's mouth, basically telling her, oh, okay, take this. Then she goes over to Brad, basically shoves one in his mouth, and she's like whispering something to him. And I later learned that she was telling him to pretend to take it just so I could take it. Then she goes to my mouth, tries to put it in my mouth, and I already know what it was. Like, I'm already hearing what it was. I already know. But I'm asking her, I'm like, what's in this? Like, what is this? She's lying. She's like, oh, it's an edible. And I'm like, oh, I don't mess with those, you know. I don't mess with those. Then she says, oh, it's a drink. And I'm like, oh, nah, I gotta go home, you know.
First of all, ladies and gentlemen, you are not putting anything in the circumference, in this sphere, in these spaghetti slappers, unless you get permission. There's no way, Jose, my guy, that you're just telling me that shorty was just like, she just start putting everything in everybody's mouth. Pause. No way in Jose. First of all, I'd have been like, pause, stop, hold up.
He's heating up.
You need to take what you're doing. You need to explain what the freak are you about to put in? What are we eating?
He's
and
on
we
fire.
need to be a lot more conscious and aware of what the freak is going on and what are we putting in our system. Because I'm about to Diddy party one time.
I got to drive home, no thanks. And then she's like, okay, I'm just kidding. It's a regular gummy. Just take it. It's a regular gummy. And I know what it was. I know what it is. So I'm like, no, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. So
I don't blame you, brother.
Like, goes into the bathroom or something, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm talking to her roommate. Bradley and her went to the bathroom talking to her roommate. I'm like, what is going on? And the roommate's like, bro, just take the gummy because, like, she's, like, not gonna shut up about it. I'm like, whatever. Okay, so, like, she comes in, I grab the gummy, I'm like this, and, like, I throw it out so she doesn't know. So none of them knew that I didn't take it because I didn't. Why the hell would I want to take that type of gummy?
Drop a bomb for my man that knowing what the hell he doing.
So after that, I go to the bathroom, grab my phone, and I call my girlfriend like 4 times. She doesn't answer because it's like 3 in the
Shout out to the
so
girlfriend.
I text her a bunch. I'm texting her, please make up an excuse so I can get out of here because I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I need to get out of there. So in the middle of all this, me and Brad managed to get out of the room to talk. And we're not that far from the door, but we hear it open and close, so we run. We book it out of there to like another floor. We go down the stairs, we go through a hallway, all this, all that. Cool. And we're talking. And he's scared for his life. He's like, I can't stay here. You know, I'm fried. I'm cooked, bro. You gotta take me with you when you go home, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, it's not my house. It's my girlfriend's house. I'm scared too. I don't want to leave you here, bro. Like, I was about to dip. He was like, please don't leave me here, bro. Please don't leave me here. And I was like, okay, bro, I'll stay. But nothing is happening, dude. Nothing is happening. We see clear what she's trying to do. And we're like, nothing is happening. He still has to live there because she paid for his flight. She paid for his hotel. He is in her custody right now. And he's cooked. So I'm there for him for moral support. And he's there for me for moral support. So we're walking back to the room and she sees us. and she's walking towards us, and me and him are like, hearts are beating, we're scared. She's like, what were you guys talking about? What were you guys talking about? Like, it feels like she knows what we were talking about. So we're like, oh, we're just talking about cars and stuff like that, you know, boy stuff. You know, we're just talking about cars. She's like, sure, you guys are talking about cars. Okay, sure. Go back to the room. She suggests to play Truth or Dare. And we're like, oh my fudging gosh, like that is rule book 101 to get playing Truth or Dare. So anytime she's asking us Truth or Dare, or anytime anybody asks us Truth or Dare, we just say truth. Truth the whole game until she gets bored. And she's like, let's play a different game, dare or drink. We dare her to do stupid things like do cartwheels or try to do a backflip, stuff like that. And she's daring everybody to kiss. And we're like, no, we're not doing that. We're not kissing. The roommate, I'm not gonna lie, the roommate, she doesn't like that this is going on, but she's not stopping it. So one of the dares, I think one of us are trolling. We're trolling, okay? Me and Brad are trolling, so we dare actually to make out with her roommate because we're like, no way. She's gonna see what she's trying to do with us. No way. She does it. She's making out with her. She's grabbing her neck. She's arching while she's doing it. She's in there. She's in it. And we're looking at each other. We're like, what? Like, oh my God. Now she's telling me, see, me and my roommate are friends. Now me and you can make out. Me and you can kiss. And I'm like, that's not happening. So,
Bro. That's all I got to say. Shorty knew what she was doing. She had the fingers going. She was dropping the gummies. Damn. All you just like, we're golly, this is a bad situation. Let's keep it going though.
She dares me to like make out with her, and I'm not, I take Kool-Aid because I'm not doing that. You know, I'm not doing it. Okay, turns are going around. It's the roommate's turn. The roommate dares Ashley to stop asking people to make out. She goes up, grabs a drink, and takes a shot because she's like, I'm not doing that. You know, I'm not doing that. And we're like, what the, like, this girl's crazy. Like, what's going on?
A lot of people are asking me to post part 5 and when I'm going to post part 5. And here's my decision. I'm not going to post part 5 until I get my TikTok account back. 1, because I have all the videos ready to go. They're all drafted and they're literally 1 click away from being posted. And 2, I genuinely think that she did pay to get me banned. So,
she got this man banned?
As much engagement as it has. Because out of all these victims, I don't even want to call them victims. I want to call them survivors. All these survivors, none of them have like as big as a following as me. I'm not trying to say.
See, like I said, this is me live. I'm watching this and reacting this to just live, just like with y'all. I didn't even know that she got his John banned. I thought she was gonna be the whole story, but so we got to do like a part 2 to this, y'all. But we're gonna keep watching. Though.
Sound conceited. I'm being honest. So once I get my TikTok account back, I will be posting part 5 and 6, and I may or may not have more videos in the meantime. I love you guys.
Damn. All right. Switch out of that. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go when I seen the other part where this is another part where the shorties were telling the story.
My name is Molina and Savannah.
My name is Savannah Jacobs.
My bad.
My name is Molina McGunn.
My name is Savannah Jacobs.
We are here to speak about the truth of our first-hand experience with a creator. And we were silenced and isolated for a long time, and we couldn't speak about it because we were genuinely scared of what this creator would do.
I'm not allowed to say names for legal reasons, but we are here to talk about...
I can. Ashley Barnes.
Damn!
We want justice for anyone that has ever been involved with
She care.
That's
what you get.
Everyone is horrible. It's disgusting. It's inhumane, and everyone deserves justice. Brad Mason came out with a video, and so did Echo, and a few other people, and we felt more comfortable to tell our side of the story because we were the closest people to Ashley, her ex-girlfriend, and her best friend, and we cannot...
Oh, so she was a lesbian.
Since she can't say her name, she's gonna say
Peaches. We stayed friends.
Okay, Peaches.
Me as her girlfriend, and she stayed friends with her because genuinely we were scared for our lives about what she would do to us if we were to say something or come out with a the story.
Damn.
She would start saying some random things that were actually terrifying that no one should be telling people, and it was mentally ill. Also, back to that, a lot of people in my comments are asking me why I stayed friends with her if I knew what was happening. But personally, I actually did not know what was happening. Brad Mason, we got on the phone and we started calling about it because he told me that, like, it was about Ashley, the video he originally posted. So I was like, oh my god, I'm not alone. So I started confiding into him and telling him what was happening with me and Ashley and how I wasn't safe. And he told me everything before the video was posted, so I was aware up to a day before the video was posted of what actually went down. And that is why I wasn't filming videos with her when I was in LA. That is why I stayed away from her, and she would just walk up to me, ask me to film, and then walk away. Like, she didn't want to talk. And I'm talking about the last time I just came back from LA.
Damn.
The LA trip.
The reason why we were both scared of
Ashley
was because she would say sometimes about how she would feel a certain way if she were to do
to someone. And hearing that from people that...
What? Now this is getting very, very creepy. Very, very serious. Like, she is starting to sound like a #1 manipulator. Oh, okay. Let's just keep watching. I want to keep watching it.
She's super close to. She has threatened us.
especially us being so close to her. That's why we were genuinely scared of what she would do.
Because she would tell us everything she felt. Also, you guys have been asking, why did I stay with Ashley, not Savannah? But the whole time I was friends with Savannah, I was banned from Savannah. Ashley would not let me hang out with her. I will post the screenshots of her yelling at me when she found out I was hanging out with her. And Savannah and I have been friends since we were younger in 2nd grade. And Ashley and I met in 8th grade, and she tried to take it away. She would tell me lies about Savannah, telling me, you really want to be friends with someone who did this to me? You really want to do that? And she was like, she would just like guilt trip me the whole time. While Ashley was with Savannah, this whole time she has been in love with me. And she has told me she is in love with me. She has told me that since I've had a girlfriend, and I have told her multiple times I was super uncomfortable about it. And she was like, it's just a joke, but we knew it wasn't.
I always had a gut feeling that she didn't like me more than she liked someone else.
In the beginning of our friendship, last May when I went viral on TikTok with her, the week of, before we even posted videos, she was on vocal arrest, and I had to sit there and talk to her, and it wasn't an issue. She was perfectly normal.
Vocal arrest.
And then she brought me to this field that she brings herself every night, and she told me, without telling me,
Wait, hold on.
It was perfectly normal. Friendship last May when I went viral on TikTok with her. The week of, before we even posted videos, she was on vocal arrest, and I had to sit there and
vocal
talk to her.
arrest?
It wasn't an issue.
I gotta
She
look
was
that up and see what that is.
perfectly normal. And then she brought me to this field that she brings herself every night, and she told me, without telling me, she like mouthed, I am in love with you, but I can't be in love with you because I have a girlfriend. And that's a lot to put on someone, especially someone you just meet. And I didn't know what to do, so I told her, I was like, we need to talk about this when you can actually talk. The whole time, I had nothing with Ashley Barnes. I never wanted Ashley Barnes. I wanted her back in February of 2024, was it? Yeah, 2024, like before we became friends. It's not even that I wanted her, I just thought she was pretty. And she told me, when I told her that, she told me, she was like, things could have been so different, it could have been you and me.
Okay.
And she told Brad Mason that it's either him or me as endgame, like we were gonna get married. Also, while with Savannah, she would lay on my chest and do all this stuff, even though I told her it was not okay. And she was like, it's okay, we are just friends, this is what friends do. And I thought that was kind of normal because I've seen like my straight friends do it, and I just felt a little uncomfortable because of like, you know, our past history.
Right.
One night that really sticks out to me is the night that we went to her sister's dance recital or whatever it was. At this dance recital, she did post a picture of me, if you guys do remember this. I was holding flowers, and those flowers were for her sister. The whole time at this dance recital, she was giving me looks and just saying some weird things, and I was like super uncomfortable. She also went through my phone, searched up her name in any conversation I ever had with her name in it, asking me, and that's how she found out I kind of liked her in February. During the recital,
heating
I
up!
liked it because it was cold. Under that blanket, she grabbed my hand and held my hand. I wouldn't look at her. I literally refused to look at her. I stared at the stage the whole time. At the end of the day, she asked me why I wasn't looking at her. Was she making me nervous?
He's on fire!
Not in a good butterfly way. I wanted to leave. That night we had a sleepover and I went over to her house. She laid on my chest and she was trying to explain the situation without saying the situation. So she created names. I don't remember the name she gave herself, but she gave me the name Melanie. And these names were used to talk about how she liked me and wanted me without saying it directly. She was trying to use it as a gateway to get in. She, on multiple occasions, has told me she wanted to break up with Savannah and wanted to get with me. Actually, I just remembered the name she gave herself was Abby. Also, Savannah did not know about these names until just now.
Just now. She would always talk about, like, this girl named Melanie, and I didn't, like, know who that was, and she would always say, like, oh, Abby, and I was like, okay.
So this girl done, alright, let me get this straight, y'all. This girl done made up these names supposedly to tell her this girl right here that she supposedly like, but using code names to try to describe people that she didn't like, not knowing that she's talking about her so-called friend and the ex-girlfriend. Like, this sounds so freaking messy and it's just so deranged. It's insane. Like, I'm about to just, hold on, we're gonna skip a little bit. We're gonna go right to my main man right here that got the evidence of the hour.
People are asking for proof, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop the proof, and I'm gonna like put a voiceover on like what each thing kind of is. So right here is me finding like in the drawer the next morning. This is Liquid Love Bite, which is like horny gummies.
Hold on, brother. We're gonna take our time with this.
Drop the proof, and I'm gonna like put a voiceover on like what each thing kind of is. So right.
Liquid Love. Okay, you got some explaining to do, Lucy.
Here's me finding like in the drawer the next morning.
Female sensational gummies, Love Bites. So she had the
Fatality.
For real, okay.
Morning. This is Liquid Love Bite, which is like horny gummy.
Oh my god, I don't even know what that was.
That's orgasm gel. That's lube. That is more like of those gummies, and then there's more ones right here. Those are like the male ones. She has her shots in there. That's a vibrator, by the way, guys.
She got the vibrator in there, y'all. Lord have mercy. This is. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Shawty is a freak. Shawty's a freak.
More of those things, more shots, 2 things of sex, like handcuffs, and then she has pheromone spray. That's what she kept spraying all day. And then like there was like
see that pheromone spray. That's that stuff from Diddy. You dig what I'm saying? Like.
And then you guys can pause these as I go, but this is some of the text between me and the dad after what she did.
Hold on. Let's pause it real quick. Ashley told me that she wasn't going to call you. I was just wondering if she was I was blocking her on time. She wants to begin her road to sobriety tonight. She's sad and embarrassed, but taking the right next steps. Thanks for your friendship and help. Thanks for great to hear. I'm sorry it ended up happening. Is she going to stay in LA now? She and I are flying back to New Jersey. She needs family and friends to begin a sober life. She plans to return to LA on Saturday and finish her class. Please pray for her and thank you for your friendship. Yes, sir, I absolutely will. So damn, pop.
This is him basically like saying that she knows what she did. Like she is fully admitted that she knows what she did.
I mean, for sure she know what she did.
That she knows she did.
Duh.
And then here is this is Snapchat text between the roommate, which she did this stuff to as well, and then her other like roommate who was on a date with a friend and was texting her to make sure. So she was like, she kind of like said like, oh, what happened? And then the person that I was with said, are you staying with him? And then the roommate said, do you want me to get you an Uber? And this is her kind of like responding to what happened.
Wow.
And then this is her saying that's so bad, like what happened. And this is her this is her like saying that she tried forcing these like gummies in her mouth, like she was trying.
Oh, here we go, bro. That was so bad. What the fuck? were pressuring us the whole time. I couldn't leave because I wanted to leave then, and Brad didn't want me to be alone with her, but neither. Are you mad at her? I think I would be. Are you doing okay though? She even kissed me, bro. She was weird. Oh my goodness, she got hella drunk. I gave her the date to not make anyone force kiss each other, but she drank instead. A drink or dare. Didn't want to play that anyways. What the hell is going on? Damn.
Like,
damn, y'all.
Basically, kind of like, you know, drug her in a way, which she did to everyone.
It's Molly in a drink.
And then this is
she
her,
ain't even know
like,
it.
saying, like, confirming that she gave her the dare, like, stop making people try to do stuff, and she said she would rather drink than do that anyways. And then that's them saying, like, the person did not want to come, but they decided to anyways, like the influencer. And then here we have, like, Michael Barnes telling me, hey, keep this stuff, like, in, like, do not expose her. Like, a true friend would not take advantage. When she...
let's see. That actually isn't something you're making public. It's a mistake she made that she's correcting. A true friend would not take advantage of a friend's darkest moment of their benefit. I really hope that's not what you're doing. Please keep anything that happened between you. Okay, I'm not using it for my personal growth whatsoever. If I wanted more followers, I would not say anything about it, and I would keep What she did is not okay. Of course it's not okay. And anyway, now people are coming out and telling me the stuff that she did to them as well. Continue doing it if somebody doesn't say anything. What she did was truly disgusting.
She was in her darkest moments. She was in her darkest moments because she put herself in those moments. And she put her friends, people she's so-called, like her best friends, in a dark situation. She put us in probably the darkest, scariest situation we probably have been in our whole lives. And then this is me saying, I'm not using it for my personal use. If I really wanted to like get views or followers, I could easily fake a relationship with her. Like, people would buy it. Like, I would get followers. Like, but this is me saying, this is not okay what she is doing. She is taking advantage of people. And then he tries saying, we all have dark sides. And he's trying to say, I have a dark side. And then he said that, you know, me trying to quote unquote stop her is not going to make the world a better place. And then I said, yes, we've all done things, but we're not proud of it. But never once have I tried to do the stuff she did, right? And then he goes on to say, Brad, there are plenty of rumors about you being totally inappropriate and non-consensual with people, and actually never once took them serious. What he is talking about is a situation that happened 3 years ago where I was talking to this girl, and I'll be completely honest, I did kind of like screw her over in a way. I did not do anything unconsensual by any means, but I was talking to this girl like 3 years ago, but probably 3. And we were talking, and then, I'm not gonna lie, I met a girl that I really, really liked while me and her were talking. And I did end things with that girl to get with a new girl, which I dated for a while. Like, I dated.
And you know what, pimp? It ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't a god darn thing wrong with that. As long as you left her and you didn't cheat on her and you kept it moving, brother, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We'll keep it pushing.
For a good time. And I thought she was the one, to be completely honest with you guys. And they saw like I was starting to get followers, and they're like, okay, let's ruin him. That's what everyone was telling me they were saying around school. So they go on saying a bunch of rumors about me, like all this stuff. And then one of them goes far enough to say he did stuff unconsensually with someone. And so I text that person that I quote unquote did that stuff with.
Oh, bro, it's the worst. It's so hard to come back from that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, when the female says that you didn't leave no consent or nothing, it's so hard to come back from that. But oh man, I'm there.
And text them like, hey, have I ever done anything unconsensual? Along with a bunch of other people, I said, hey, have I ever been unconsensual or done anything with you in a weird way in my life? And all of them have the same answer. No, you would never do that. No, you would never do that. And then like other girls I talked to, no, we talked for 6 months. We talked for 8 months. And we didn't even, the most we did was hug. Like, and then he is like saying this stuff. So then I have to proof of her saying, no, that never happened. Like, I don't know why they're saying that. And I'm like, I confront the person that sent that message. And I was like, sorry, I should probably turn off the camera when I'm doing this. And I like text that person like, hey, since you're like accusing me of doing such bad things, I feel like that's something you should go to the police about. Because I'm very much for like, I'm against like essay. Like, that is not okay. So I'm like, if you're claiming I'm doing this, please go to the police. I would love for you to go to them, since I've done like such a horrific crime. And then I did that. I got blocked because they knew that they were in the wrong. I also have screenshot proof of that if you guys want to see that in another video. This is me saying the rumors which are not true, that never happened. I have screenshot proof of them.
Right. I'm sorry, we're going to skip this a little bit.
That happen in the future. And then he said, who put you in charge? She's in charge of fixing herself. You take care of yourself. He's telling me I need to sit down and not say anything. Like, he's telling me, like, keep it in, like...
So he's basically telling him not to say nothing, don't expose her, da-da-da-da.
So that's, like, the proof.
Y'all can go back and pause it and read it, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep wasting time on it.
I'm sure, like, somehow I'll get in trouble for sharing that, but that is what happened. That is screenshot proof. She claims that she doesn't remember it, but because of her misuse of Adderall. But then she goes on and says that she's remorseful for what she did. So, do you remember it or do you not? Like, you have to pick one. And I was not going to speak out, but like I said, other people came forward and they told me, like, what she did, and that's not okay. Like, it's going to happen to other, like, people in the future that aren't going to be comfortable, like, coming out about it. So I was scared to come out because I know something's going to happen to that. Like, I understand I'm going to get some kind of backlash. Like,
well, you know they're going to come for you, my boy.
But this is like proof of
they're going to come for you, my boy. But you just can't. You got to be ready. You can't be scared, boy.
It's not okay to, like, sexually assault people and try to...
Definitely not okay to sexually assault.
He does not respond to it. He knows it is true. But that's just me coming in here and showing my proof, guys. So, all right, people are asking for proof, so I'm gonna go ahead and...
All right, we're gonna let's try to see one more. Try to see one more. You know what I mean? All these people explaining the Ashley Barnes situation is insane. Keep it going.
Hi, I'm Lila, and this is my Ashley Barnes story. My story isn't nearly as horrible as what happened to Ashley's victims, but I think maybe by sharing my story, it will shed more...
In that case, it doesn't matter what your story is. We want to hear the gray. We want to hear the drama, what's going on. So, let's see. What is going on here?
Do you hear that, Sid? There's a man in the woods.
Nah, that's not it. You got a story?
Alright, so as a lot of you guys know, there's a lot going on online right now with Ashley Barnes. And
what's up
I've
with my
met her
man?
2 times, and I just wanted to...
You're a Cowboys fan. I'm sorry, sir, but you will not be getting interviewed on this show. Steelers Nation, we hate the Cowboys. I mean, I think that's about it. This is her. She is definitely not the same person she was. Ashley Barnes deleted story from yesterday. Let's see her apology.
I'm about to go to class. It starts in like 15 minutes. But I just wanted to publicly apologize for the last 3 months of my life, and also just kind of the fact that I'm not the person that you guys followed when I started making content. And some people have commented saying, like, I miss, like, when she used to do this kind of content. I miss when she used to do this. And I was like, yeah, you know, you grow and you change. And I kind of gave up on talking about important topics and posting videos about the things that I'm passionate about, because people online, especially these kids, have gotten so mean. Like, tell me why I see so many people being like, bring back bullying, like all this stuff. What happened? What happened to the positivity? What happened to the caring for each other, building a community, mental health?
Girl, why are you playing? You know good gosh darn well that the internet is mean. The internet has no filter. The internet holds no punches. The internet does not care about anything but drama and entertainment. And if the entertainment is negative, it's going to pop. If the entertainment is positive, it's going to pop. But as long as this entertainment, whether it's negative or positive, and then most times, I hate to say it, when it's negative, it gets more popularity. But girl, stop it. Let's stop it.
Like, awareness. Why were we moving backwards? But it had gotten to the point where I was like, okay, whatever, I just need to get my videos in. And so I was just posting as bland as it could be, literally a dance, a lip sync, basic content, because it seems like it's so much easier to be consumed by the majority when it's not something that's hard to swallow, you know? But I just want to say, I'm feeling pretty inspired, and I'm feeling like I'm going to do a mix of what I've been doing, but also bring back some of those videos. And I don't care. I don't care. Like, when I would post videos talking, and then once I hit like 1 million, people were like, she doesn't understand struggles. I'm still the same person I was with or without followers. It's a number on my phone. It doesn't follow me around the second I turn it off. But this is really long to put on my story. I hope I can still put on my story. But what I wanted to say is that I'm sorry. And I think going through this recovery journey and finding myself again has really like made me realize that I don't want to just accept defeat. I don't want to be this person. I want to do more. And it's bringing my passion back. And I love you guys so much. I'm about to go to class. It starts in like 15 minutes. But
she didn't even talk about this. That apology was so bland. We're not going to watch the rest of this stuff. I feel like there's other things to be
explaining the Ashley Barnes incident so you don't have to watch multiple videos. Basically, if y'all don't know, Ashley Barnes is a creator on TikTok with 2.2 million followers. She's not an actress from Nickelodeon. I know everyone's thinking that. No, she's a TikToker. Also, side note, while all these incidents were happening, she had a girlfriend, by the way. This happened to a group of multiple people. I'm gonna list every single person here that was a part of the incident if you want to watch all their detailed stories. Okay, Ashley had a drawer in her room where she had adult toys and gummies that would make you obviously get, you know. Made all these people that came over drink and just take a bunch of stuff, obviously. Brad, the TikToker here, was with Ashley, and Ashley was asking what can she do to be better for him. And she was like, should I get oops, or should I lose 10 pounds? Brad obviously was extremely uncomfortable by this conversation. I'm literally reading the notes for the story right now, and it's actually so disgusting. Anyways, she was obviously uncomfortable, so we tried to sleep it off and ignore her. During that, she started touching herself inappropriately. Someone else also over had a boyfriend during this incident, and she kept convincing them to like get with her, even though they had a boyfriend. She also made people play truth or dare with her all the time. Also make her roommates kiss her on multiple occasions. Not just a peck, I mean a full-on makeout. If you watch Brad Mason's TikTok stories, he has videos of the drawer, and I think he also has a lot more proof. That's pretty much everything I've garnered from the TikTok videos that I've seen. I could be missing a lot of key details, so don't quote me. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm so sorry to all the victims. Y'all did not deserve that whatsoever. Bye, guys.
All right, guys, I'm not even going to lie to you. This sounds very, very crazy and deranged. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not understanding why you dig, like, this whole thing. Why is she drugging these kids? But anyway, what do y'all think about the situation? What do y'all think about everything at hand? Like, comment, share, subscribe. Definitely comment. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me and leave other subscriptions in the bottom of the comment if there's more to this story, because I would love to find out if there's more to this story, because that's everybody all of a sudden. Because you don't realize that people always come out the woodworks when there's something happening, and all you get, boom, this story, boom, that story, boom, this story, boom, that story. But we're not going to do every little story and waste no more time. Just stay tuned, stay locked in with your boy, and I'm going to take this YouTube, this streaming very soon situation to a whole nother level. Now I'm talking about holla at a player.
The light skin one. Notes to God.